Welcome back, folks. It's now the afternoon. Still busy here. So now we're going to continue and go up a little ways. I don't know how many more miles it is, but here we go. More adventure. According to the vehicle, it is 86 degrees and sunny, but it's not a humid 86, it's a dry heat today, so it's normal. Other than the haze from the wildfire smoke I've been mentioning the last couple of episodes. Yeah. So, the air quality does not seem to be too bad today. As much as I hiked today, I'm going over 5, maybe 6 miles now, not including what I'm doing now. And I didn't have the issue like I did back in Watertown at Thompson Park, the new trail there that I did earlier this year. So, maybe because I'm not pushing and working hard, it doesn't seem to bother me now. So, but there's still a little haze. I don't know when that's supposed to clear up, if ever. December maybe. Oh boy, this trail is going to be a bakery, which means it's all sun the whole time. Yay! Sunburn! Oh, it looks like the trail turns up here. I don't know why it doesn't stay on course. I know it goes around the hillside because I just see some pedestrians I passed earlier going behind the hillside. So I know it comes around and they're back in. What the? They want to keep it straight. I don't know. There's some kind of looks a little off up here. Huh. Name what could be off. The T-Rex. What's this little side trail? Oh. Alright. Must be for the residents of Blow. Or it could have been an old road. Yeah, it could have been an old road that came up through here because there's an old bridge up here. Maybe that's what this is. But I don't see any bridge piers on the other side. Why is there books and stuff underneath this bridge? What is this? If anybody knows. Oh, yeah, there's books and stuff under this bridge. So it looks like it used to be a bridge. Oh, wow. Now and then. Canal trough break, September 3rd, 1912. 318 bridge east of... I can't read the rest of it. Cartersville, an active shipping port on the Erie Canal. Horses were changed here now and then. Now you got my curiosity. Yeah, this is where something grabs you from the top. Marsh Road Bridge. Little neat things for you guys to find out when you come and visit. Somebody took some time to put that together. And it must have connected with that roadway over there. Yeah, sure enough, it probably would have came across here and went down that way. But the fact this is still here, I don't see where it would have went this way. Yeah, nothing went this way for sure. This is just a straight drop off. In the Sherwood Forest. So the only reason why there would be a bridge here is probably that was a road. Went across here, connected that road over there. Not the one that's busy right now, the one that's behind it. This is that one up that road. But the cars aren't traveling on. Huh, where'd that boat come from? time portal. Yeah, it would have went straight across here. It looks like that might have been where the bridge would have landed because it's different over there. You can see a difference in the concrete work. Or then again, that could be where it blew out too. I don't know. And then it goes from concrete to stone. Huh, that's weird. And clearly you can see where the old road used to be. You still see the gravel. So what it came across here. Yeah, there's the footing of the bridge. You never know what you're going to find on these trails. Huh. So that's steel work. Neat to look at again. This episode, you know where to look for the goodies. I showed you where they were under the broken bridge. Alright, you got more to see. Yeah, honestly, that excavator's been sitting there when they tore this down. Yep, we'll go with that. That's why the excavator's over there. They're just finishing doubling this bridge back in 1912. Anyway. Here's things of interest. There's another one of those lock systems. Gates, I should say. Seen one not too long ago actually on the last episode. Or maybe it was second to last, I can't remember. I've been doing a lot of hiking today. This kind of looks like a spillway. Yeah, when the water gets high. It spills over here, it looks like. Yeah, of course there's a bunch of houses over here. So, just like the old, I don't even know. Somewhere around Jordan, on the abandoned part, we seen something familiar with this. And this is like a different design of that. I can't remember where that was. It was one of the Jordan episodes. Where it was somewhat still intact, where they could close the gates and they could divert water. That's what this looks like here. Is they got the valves over there where they could continue running the water and don't mind me folks, just I'm getting used to this by now. At least it wasn't a cyclist. The last episode. No, 2 episodes ago. Oh my goodness. It's just like every 10 seconds a bicyclist went by. So that's what this looks like. It looks like when a boat comes by and the waves create and the waves dump over here. Speaking of. Don't think this is a natural creek. I think this is a creek created by the canal system itself. A family of ducks down there. Still, even though it's part of infrastructure, it's pretty much growing pretty wild. What the? Did somebody just run by me? And then there's this. Now, these are modernized. But what did this used to be? A bridge used to come across here. I think I could see where it landed. I don't know if it was part of this busy road down here. Oh, that's a nice view. You give me a picture of that actually. And these are control gates. And you can see the spillway right here. If the water level gets a certain height, so it just spills right over. Pretty much what it is, a spillway. I wish I knew what this was though. I don't think this busy road was here back then. Jefferson Street, I think it's called. Something Jefferson Street. So maybe it detoured and went over the canal here. Who knows? I don't know. I don't see where it tied into anything over there other than this busy road. It's continuous traffic. And there's clearly something here. And it came across diagonal. And it landed over here, we're about to see. Some more sketchy trails to nowhere. This tree is marked as 5782. It's part of the canal. I'm guessing these are private residences, accesses. And right here's the other bridge abutment. So the bridge had landed right here and came down through here. Step aside. Here. They connected right through here. Went straight through that way. Kind of looks like a railroad bridge, to be honest. Oh, for sure, this definitely looks railroad related. Is that what I think it is way down there? Well, I can't seem to focus any better. No, it's not. That's where I saw the cars drive by. It looked like a deer standing there. So I know there's a couple trolley lines through here. That would have made sense. It was some kind of trolley line. Or it could have been a railroad. Again, if anybody knows, because this would be a nice little spot to have a little information kiosk sign kind of thing. Alright, continuing on. Not sure how much farther I'm going to go today. So I got to work my way back too, so. I thought there was supposed to be some kind of road crossing coming up, but I don't see it yet. What's this here? It's another little, like, why? Why? I'll go a little further. And it takes you right back up to that possible rail bed. I'm going to stop here. Yeah. I'm going to call safety and tap out right here. This would be a good place to get to in the morning and work our way back. I'm going to check GPS. This would be a nice little place to stop and relax. And work my way back, as I'm going on 7, maybe 8 miles today. So, yeah, I'll just remember this little spot next time. There's a sign, canal sign. You can still see that old broken bridge. Alright, well, I won't end the video. I'll just hike back to the spot and continue working on it. So we'll finish on another day. I'm going to check GPS. If I'm real close, then I'll probably go a little further. But I can't do that while I'm talking to you. So good night. Yeah, we're turning around. Let's remember this. Try to remember this. If I don't remember that, we'll remember the sign and remember the gate. And then all the nice fun stuff up ahead here. So yeah, got at least another half-mile hike. So we're gonna turn around and call it safe. Doing a lot of walking today, and it's been a while. So tomorrow will be the same kind of day. It's supposed to be sunny and decent like it was today anyway. So all right. Traffic's about to get heavy. Oh. Yeah. So we're a little more than a half mile. Good thing I turned around because I was not really close to where I thought I was going to be. Which I had a feeling, so I'm going to wait for this bicyclist to go by. Again, there's your gates. I don't know any other sign that had that creepy thing on the back of it. So, right, clear to go. Neat little ending though. Still a lot of neat stuff to see. There's not much here to the bridge, so. Yeah, it's the next day, that's why the sun ain't shining anymore. If you haven't figured it out, I came back to continue. We're actually within 10 miles of Rochester right now, according to the Interstate 490. That's how we got here, so we're moving further past Fairport. So I gotta figure out what to do next. Because more and more we get toward Buffalo. Hang on. More and more we get toward Buffalo, Letchworth is going to be the next state park I'm going to put a pin in. But if I can't get into Letchworth, I know I got a backup at Cayuga. So, but we're getting more and more that way, and there's going to be more and more to do. So I still got to finish up here. Like, we found all these other new trails that the town of Perrington has. I still have trails that still need to be done in Skaneateles. But again, the main goal, now that I know all these places, now I know, boom, put a pin in Perrington, go there, knock some trails out. So that's what this adventure is probably to. Yeah, the main goal is to get this Empire State Trail done within its 200-year anniversary. So, hang on. But we're getting more toward Letchworth, and that's a big place. And we're about 100 miles, within 100 miles from Buffalo. So we're knocking on both ends doorsteps. So I think I started the westbound the first of this year. So, well, not on an exact 1-1, but we started it this year back in Syracuse when it was still frigid out. And look how far we've gone. We're already on the side of Fairport, so that's how much we went this year alone. My gosh. I look so out of place. And see, because we were right there, oh, where that lady's running. That's where we end off. The bridge I could not see was right here the whole time. But even still, my turnaround point was the bridge, but we still have a lot more after that. So, I probably would have been some serious oopses if I continued to push. That's the whole part of the thing, is push a little further, push a little further. And like I said, I've been walking all day. Other than 2 hours when I took lunch, set trackside in Fairport, and here we are, nice overnight sleep, and push as far as we can get. Yeah, that bridge is coming up. So, with that being said, I don't think that truck is legally fit for that bridge. I think there's weight limits on these, that's why they're one lane. Oh my god, I look like a creep on the trail right now. Everybody watching this video that's seen the guy with the blue video camera in his right hand with a hat on are probably really thinking, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Everybody's out for exercise. Hey, I'm getting exercise too. I'm exploring your town if you're from here, so I can tell you one thing. Fairport and Princeton? Or Pittsford, I can't remember. You got Fairport and westbound on the trail, you're gonna see it here shortly. You got a lot of nice amenities, food places, stuff like that. In between the two, that, yeah, it'd be a nice layover point, which that's where I'm going to divide the title to start the next video. But I want to show you this bridge because this has some significance here. Because you remember back at the other, just a little while ago, you had that big demoed concrete slab. I think that's what this was, because it kind of fits in. You got it's just a concrete slab. I think that's what was demoed on the ground back there where we thought that was a bridge. So this is probably what that bridge would have looked like. That passenger in the car saw me. So this is probably what the bridge would have looked like across the canal back there where it was demoed. But this is the part that was demoed and laying on the ground with that, all that information tucked underneath it, because it was sitting on that ledge. So this is probably, you know what I'm saying. All right. Where'd the traffic go? Yeah, our light comes on top and he's standing under the bridge. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, see, let's get out of there. Oh. I'm going to turn it back on. I looked, no, it was back there and it came around the corner. Nothing says tourist like a Pritzker State Park, Pennsylvania hat. It's always been. Well, we go. Again, that's normal. I'm the one that's not normal. I remember that. There's quite a transition coming up, as long as nobody comes around the corner or anything. See how it's nice, and you don't know what's around the next corner. You can't see. It's a nice, relaxing walk. You could go up there, village, visit the village, village to visit. Yeah, I remember when New York State Route 3 through Port Ontario was at one of these bridges, and then they decided it was obsolete. But then over the Empire State Canal system, these bridges are normal. Yeah, I remember a couple bridges along State Route 3 back in the 80s had these kind of bridges, and then they went, nah, defunct, and they all got tore down. No, I was going to do my grand intro. I'll still do it. Screw it. So, you come over here, it's like, whoa. And just like that on the side of the bridge, you come into a metropolis only geared for the tourism. Shops, stores, places to eat, places to drink, ice cream, stuff like that. So we come into a little mini industrialized, now turned into commercial space. Got coffee shops, and it still left its old charm. Industrial roots as well. It's got a water fountain. When you're coming through, you need a drink of water. I saw somebody take a sip out of this earlier, so I know it works. So, yeah. Haven't seen one of those since high school. Anyway, it gets even bigger down here, so I'm probably gonna get right about here, and let's get more in there. Go a little more. I know there's a spot up here because that's where I'm parked. So yeah, Pittsford, village of Pittsford. Used to be a grain complex or something, if I read the history right. Neat little spot for sure. Bicycle shop. Right here you might see an old grain silo. That is now looks like an apartment building of some sort. And again, the 200-year Erie Canal banner. Well, folks, I'm going to take a little break here and, yeah, sit here for a minute, and, well, we'll end the video here. We'll start off here as well, so I hope you enjoyed the video. We got another little, looks like a shorter section coming up, so we'll knock that out real quick while we're waiting here. So, just watch this next episode, Westbound, that I put up, and we'll continue here in Pittsford. And thanks for watching.